you forget it. I hate to have to use it, but the phone keep heavy. Boys talk this shit like they never heard of murder. Boys talk this shit like they never heard of murder.
Sup?
These scary things were found frozen, some on purpose and some completely on accident. Let's take a thorough look and closely question each find. Number 13. When a snowstorm blows over the San Luis Valley, it's up to a YouTube channel called Colorado Gators to save the farm. As their name suggests, these outdoorsmen are the only ones willing to risk their lives to save frozen alligator livestock. After searching for a while, one of them finally comes across a frozen gator with its nose still sticking out of the ice.
Damn.
Now all they need to do is dig it out and move it to warmer waters, using their bare hands, of course. Keep in mind the creature is only slowed down and not completely frozen.
Oh,
I am amazed
shit.
at how calm he remains the entire time, feeling around in the water for an alligator he can't even see. Watch this part and tell me if you would be
Fucking bullshit. Come on. Fuck.
enough to get this close. Frozen or not, I don't think I would want anything to do with this situation.
What I'm saying.
Number 12. This Chicago police body cam shows multiple officers rushing to save a man and his dog from freezing in Lake Michigan. From a distance, it looks like the distressed person is trapped on a snowbank at first.
Sir, somebody over here.
But as the officer approaches, you can see the person is actually waist deep in freezing waters and ready to go under. The officers quickly extend a rescue cord.
Waist deep. So that's like, right? That's like, right here, right? So you telling me fucking dick was frozen? Like his dick was frozen. Like that's what you telling me. He got a frozen penis. He got a frozen dick right now. He can't, God, he can't do none of this. Jesus. God damn. What you gonna do with a frozen dick? You know no blood going through that motherfuckers. A frozen dick. Damn. I don't want to think about that. Cause that's like a nightmare to me. Like, cause I mean, what happens if like your dick is frozen and like you hit it on some shit? Pieces. It's broken. Like your dick is literally in pieces. And who is at fault? Who is to blame? Only yourself. And did he say him and his dog? So you telling me the dog is frozen too? Hold on.
For him to tie on to, and they yank him to safety with one strong pull.
Come on! Oh, we got this! Oh, here we go. You're good. Come on, you're good. Thank you so much.
Thankfully, they are able to do the same with the dog as well. I'm guessing that he was walking his dog along the edge of the water for a nicer view when the snow gave way. The cold water must have left him practically frozen.
So it's his fault. That's why, okay, I mean, I knew it was his fault, but I mean, I just needed, further confirmation. He was on the edge of the shit. What was you doing on the edge of the shit? That shit looks slippery as hell, shit.
From the waist down and unable to climb out. Let me know if you agree whether or not that's what probably happened. Number 11. This video reportedly comes from somewhere in Siberia. Two friends have a concerned conversation and walk to a tree. Buried in the snow is a tiny humanoid creature that doesn't look to be of this world.
Back the hell
Try
up.
to translate what they are saying if you can.
Back
Maybe
up.
we can figure out if this is fake or real.
Fake or not, like, I'm not getting that close.
The color and texture of this discovery is convincing. It appears to be missing a leg as well. If this is a prop, then it looks very realistic. If this is real, who knows how long it's been left out here, or what horrors it could bring. Number 10. A news reporter gets an early morning scare after the cold weather almost costs him his life.
Hey, what happened? You're outstanding. Look down here. You see that? That's an icicle that we drilled out to the
Damn.
You know what?
He's in the middle of setting up the camera shot when a giant dagger-like icicle drops from about 15 stories above and lands directly next to him.
Jesus. That's a long, hey, that's a long way down, bruh. Somebody was after your ass. Just saying. Like, you would have thanked God himself that it did not, it didn't land on you. Damn near kill you. Because if you was in that spot, if you was like a couple inches over, that would have been you. You would either got really seriously injured or died. And I would have sued the hell out of what is it, Morning Express? What the hell is that? I've never even heard of that news station. The hell? What the fuck?
Here you can see the frozen shard of ice is over 2 feet long and would have easily ended him had he had just been standing a few feet over.
Damn.
I really doubt there would have been anything for the paramedics to do if this icicle had gone through the top of his head from such a great height.
Damn.
What a terrible sight that would have been on live TV. Number 9. Wintertime should be relatively snake-free, yet here one is slithering across the ice in the middle of February. The cold-blooded reptile somehow crosses the frozen pond and then moves towards the camera with slow determination. I'm not sure what type of snake this is or how it's able to survive these low temperatures. My guess is it was probably hibernating somewhere and got disturbed, but either way, a snake of this size is nothing to mess with no matter what the season.
What I'm
this
saying?
This video was taken somewhere on Kent Island in Maryland. If there are any more winter snake sightings in
Maryland?
this area, then I'd say something strange is definitely going on over there. Number 8. Trenton and his friends are having fun fishing until he loses his expensive fishing lure under the ice. Thinking fast, he finds a long stick and tries to walk across the half-frozen lake to find his lure.
Stop doing
Some
that.
patches of ice are dangerously thin, so Trenton has to constantly poke the ice in front of him to see if it can support his weight. One false step will send him into the freezing waters below. If this happens, the ice around the edges might break away when he starts to climb out. Eventually, Trenton gives up on finding the lure and simply focuses on getting back alive. He spends almost 10 minutes carefully navigating the ice and nearly reaches the others when he makes a mistake.
You're fine.
Hey, you're fine my ass. You see what kind of shoes he has on, right? Okay. I'm just checking. Cause I know what kind of shoes he has on. I'm just letting y'all know. I just want to see if y'all know what kind of shoes he has on. Cause if if he had on the right shoes, he would not be in that situation. I guarantee you that. Just saying. All I'm saying. Damn! And you laughing.
Trenton is incredibly lucky to be back in shallow waters when this happens. His feet hit the bottom and he is able to quickly pull himself out. If this happened in the middle of the lake though, he would have been over his head and only had seconds to react. Number 7.
The size of this thing. We found him outside. He was frozen.
A
Okay.
YouTuber named Ben Northern is walking up his driveway.
Okay. You found him outside. He was frozen. Okay. Why did you bring him inside? Huh? Oh, you have no answer? Fuck. It's a big ass fucking spider, bro. You gonna let that shit inside. I don't know if that's a female or male spider, but if that's a female spider, and she starts to get warmed up. If she pregnant, I don't really know how many babies a spider can hold. Hold on, I'm about to look that up. Hold on. How many babies can a spider hold?
Here's what I found.
Just say it. Jesus. as spiders will lay between 2 and 1,000 eggs. Hey, you better hope and pray that the spider that you caught, that you wanted it to that you decided not to die, you wanted to bring inside because you want to be a good person, you better hope and pray that that spider that you got, that you saved, is not a female spider and she pregnant. Because if she is, bruh, that's 2,000 spiders at most, all in your house. Every crevice, every corner, every crack. Jesus. And I don't know how long it takes for for a spider to get pregnant. But once those 2,000 babies, because see, this is where you messed up. First of all, you messed up because you got a spider in your house, right? But then, say for instance, God forbid, the spider that you saved, right, is pregnant. You know, she about to let out all 2,000 of her babies, right? And I don't know how fast. I don't even know how spiders get pregnant, right? But like, let's say those 2,000 babies have babies. Those 2,000 babies now have 2,000 other babies. So what is that? How many babies you got now? How many spiders you got now? Alright, so you got the spider that has 2,000 babies, right? Those 2,000 babies now has babies. So, how many babies is that? I don't know how many babies. Is that... Wait, you got 2,000 babies. I'm really trying to do the math right now. And, really? That's a huge ass gap, don't you think? A spider will lay between 2 eggs and 2,000 eggs. 1,000 eggs? I said 2,000. 2 eggs and... What the fuck? Why is there such a huge ass gap? 2 eggs? Or 1,000 eggs? What the hell? I can see like 2 eggs and like 5, 6 eggs. Like, really? 2 eggs? 2 eggs and 1,000 eggs. Whatever. But let's say those 1,000 eggs has eggs. So now you got what? Is that 2,000 eggs? I don't know. I don't really know how many eggs it will be in total if a spider lays. I don't really know how many. This shit is going on for a minute, but I don't know how. It's pretty simple, but I don't really know because I hate math. I hate math. But say for instance, a spider has 1,000 eggs, and those 1,000 eggs has another 1,000 eggs. So wouldn't that be 2,000 eggs? Or 2 million eggs? I don't know. I really don't know. But basically, all I'm saying is, you're fucked. You got shit. You got spiders out the ass.
The ground stops him. He stares in puzzled disbelief and then realizes it's a giant arachnid sticking out of the snow. The glass jar could be making the spider look bigger than it really is, but here you can see it's almost the size of a finger. If someone is able to identify this spider, we can figure out how much of a threat it really is. Also, maybe it's just me, but it kind of looks like the spider moves a couple of times here.
Kill it!
Perhaps it's just warming up and reawakening.
Kill it!
Number 6. One day, a YouTuber named Michelle Burse and her friends are startled to find something burrowing beneath the ice.
Oh my God.
Wow, my ass.
They are positive that something is causing the ice to crack and splinter as it digs a path under their feet. While I do see what they think, I'm pretty sure that this is just the formation of ice in real time. Still, I'd like to get your opinion to confirm. If I'm wrong, then I have no idea what could be shifting the ice like that. Number 5. A YouTuber named Morty Axe is conducting a train when an elderly man emerges from an ice fishing spot, completely unaware of the imminent danger he's putting himself in. The man only sees Morty Axe and not the other train coming around the corner. Now it's up to Morty Axe to react for him.
Oh shit, that would
I
man.
think Morty Axe definitely made the right call here. You can see the train is moving extremely fast, and he would have most likely been in the middle of the tracks if not for the horn. Fortunately, the man lives to ice fish another day. Number 4. This gray fish is frozen solid and obviously not moving at all. Yet within 20 seconds of being put in this liquid solution, something bizarre happens.
What? Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure this is nothing more than warm water, but maybe there is some sort of chemical in it that can bring frozen animals back to life. Then again, maybe this fish just hibernates for the winter and comes back to life naturally when the temperature warms. Let me know what you think is going on here. And if you think what you've seen is a miracle like the uploader of this video claims. Number 3. A YouTuber named Florida McKee uses Google Maps to hone in on a frozen discovery in Antarctica.
You have to look at this very closely.
Peeking out from the middle of a frozen...
Oh, that was weird. That was so weird. Because yo, I don't know if y'all can hear it through like through my video, but like if you go to like the original video of this, that sounded so like the sound was so weird. Like his voice sounded like it was somebody sitting right next to me. That shit was so weird, bro. It kind of sounds like it's kind of similar to like when you listen to music with like headphones on or like earphones on, right? And some artists would like when they singing or when they rapping or whatever, right? Or like just the instruments, it would go through like one ear, it would play in one ear or the other ear. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like that's kind of how I just heard his voice. That was so fucking weird.
And is what appears to be a sentient ice creature. I can somewhat make out a giant head and left arm, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you can see it.
This is only about 170 feet long. So this easily makes it very, very likely that it's a known animal, a known creature.
It's hard to tell if this is an actual creature or not just by looking at a single still image, but I do agree it could be some sort of abnormality. My only other guess is a cluster of ice above the surface. Number 2. When Don Smith finds his 26-year-old son Justin Smith frozen in the snow, he refuses to give up hope.
I started shaking his head. No, you can't leave me. You can't leave me.
His son was walking home from a party when he collapsed in the snow and remained there overnight in negative 4-degree temperatures.
Damn.
Responding police and paramedics were convinced that he had passed away.
All signs lead us to believe that he's been dead for a considerable amount of time.
When they brought him to the hospital, doctors were able to revive Justin after 2 hours of CPR and somehow medically reheating his body. If anybody can explain what this special equipment is here and how it works, I would really appreciate hearing more about this process. As far as I know, bringing someone to life after freezing was almost impossible. If anyone can explain what any of these buttons are, especially the one marked LPM mode, it would be very helpful as well. As you can see here, Justin lost some fingers but is still able to retain most of the function in both hands. I am amazed considering he was in the snow for an entire night. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. My new music video Stranger was recently released. Could I get your honest opinion on whether it's good or bad? Tap the circle icon in the top right corner. Then tap my music video to watch it. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. These mummies were found frozen at the top of the Pico de Orizaba, a volcano in Mexico so tall that the top is nothing but snow and ice. It's a scary thought, but you'd never know that these mummies were almost 60 years old just by looking at them. It's also beyond creepy how the cold weather preserves them well enough to still identify facial features, and even the exact position they were in at the time of passing. The mummies were first discovered in 2015, but due to constant bad weather, the Mexican government was not able to extract their remains by helicopter until years later. I'm going to put your bravery to the test while I analyze these 11 videos that can scare anyone, so be sure to let me know how it goes, and if you were able to make it all the way through.
I had a yawn. I don't really like yawning on camera. But, alright, so, you know what's funny? As many movies and TV shows that I've seen of like a person getting frozen, and then being like, I don't know, like thawed out, I guess, in the future, like being frozen for like years, right? Not centuries, decades, whatever, right? And then being thawed out in the future. I really thought that was a thing. I don't know if that. I don't know if that's possible though. And I always thought like you can just put like a real living person, right, or an animal. Put them in the freezer, let them freeze, and just thaw them out in a couple years or a couple decades, right? And he'll be good. As if he'll be good, he'll be just as good as he was before he got frozen. I always thought you can just put somebody just like in the freezer, like where you put like like where you put like regular food or whatever, like. You know, like your home freezer or like a deep freezer. Now I don't think you can do that. I think if you do that, you'll kill somebody. I think you can kill somebody like that. But I mean, is that possible? You know, is it possible to freeze somebody like that? And I don't know if it is possible. I don't think you can just put somebody like in a deep freezer or like in a freezer like that, and then like thaw them out in a couple years, and they'll still be good. I don't know if that's possible, but I mean, I don't know if like putting them in a regular freezer where you put like food and shit. I think yeah, you might kill them, but like, is it possible to like freeze somebody in a different type of way? And like saw them out in a couple years or a couple decades, and like they would still be good, just as good as they were before they got frozen. Is that possible to freeze somebody in a certain way, and they will still be good like 30 years later or something? I don't really know, but all I'm saying is like. The video that really stuck out to me was that spider. Like, it's a spider, bruh. It's a spider. Come on, bruh. Jesus. You your whole shit over a spider, bro. And now when that spider wake up, that spider gonna be like, where the hell am I at? Where out? And I bet you, guarantee you, the first thing that spider's gonna see is your ass, your face, your big ass face. And he or she gonna be real mad too, cause he was like, or she was like, I was outside, then I woke up, and now I'm in a fucking jar? Okay. Now, if it was a pregnant spider holding at least 1,000 babies, I can't eat. That's a lot of fucking spiders, bro. Damn. And spiders are like they're not big at all. Like, I mean, compared to like a human, they're not big. You know? So I don't know how does a spider hold that many babies? Like their eggs has to be like fucking, you know what a thumbtack is? Like the point of that shit. It has to be that fucking small. That's a lot of fucking babies. 1,000 babies in one spider? Come on. You know what's crazy? 1,000 babies? That means the male spider must have been going all out that one night. He must have been putting everything he had. He must have been clucking the shit out of that spider. God damn, bro. 1,000 babies? 1,000 spider eggs. Jesus. Cause let that be like a spider, like a pregnant spider that you caught. Once that pregnant spider says, like, you know what, it's time for me to like let these babies out, all 1,000 babies out, you're fucked. I can't, like, Jesus. Oh, and then let those 1,000 babies have babies. Oh my God, I can't even think about that shit. Damn. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.
That trick, shout it trick. She got that trick. She got that trick. Shout it trick. She got that trick. Shout it trick. She dancing dirty. Yeah.